you even bigger discounts on select items. Whether you're looking for car accessories, maintenance essentials, or just browsing for a great deal, we've got you covered. So be sure to swing by Auto Trade every last Thursday. At Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship. Terms and conditions
One
apply.
trusted place to stock up for your home, shop, or business? Fine Foods Inc. Distribution has got you covered. From dry goods and frozen foods to your favorite drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, plus all the household must-have. We've got it all under one roof. We're right here in Jimmy Dominica, and yes, we deliver fast. Whether you're running a supermarket, a corner shop, a bar, or just like your pantry full and happy, Fine Foods Inc. brings you the best brands you know and love. Great prices, top-tier service, trusted products. At 255-6810 or 316-0164, or drop by our Jimmet location to check out what's in store. Fine Foods Inc.
Fine Foods Inc. The biggest distributor for the biggest brand.
Farming supply. So I ask you, what are you doing inside Bloombox? Do you have a farm? You tell me, that's how it has sort. I've been married 37 years. Look at my money farm. They say, no, not woman, like land for farming crops. And then you understand, Bloombox is the most affordable on island. Knapsacks starting at only $57.71. Elsewhere, it's $300 plus. Cutlass seeds, seeding trays, nursery pots, sales of potting mix, all at way better prices than anywhere else. Fertilizers, 3-in-1 multi-tool, and so much more. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill. Second property on the right after the Valley Link Road and on the corner of Drury Lane and Hanover Street in Rosal. Bloombox. Let's bloom together.
Beat the heat with our coolest deal yet. It's summer sale at Freeze and Electric. Ready to chill out this summer? We've got you covered. For a limited time only, enjoy a refreshing 20 to 25% off on all air conditioning units, all sizes and types, high wall, cassette, and ductable, while supplies last. Don't sweat through another scorching day. Upgrade your comfort and save big. Visit us today at Freeze and Electric in Castle Comfort or call 1767-440-6717 and feel the difference. But hurry, once they're gone, they're gone. That's how you go in. I'm going to buy Castle Comfort here. By Freeze and Electric. I'm going to get the AC boy. Yeah, sale. Let's watch that boy.
Set sail this summer. Compliments of Going Places Travel. Win 2 ferry tickets to your choice of St. Lucia, Guadeloupe, or Martinique. Book any flight or cruise from June 9th to July 31, and you're automatically entered. Call 448-2550 or visit our office today.
We are Going Places Travel. We're the travel experts. The Caribbean's largest travel agency.
Come into any of our offices or visit us at goingplacestravel.com.
Winning numbers for Dominica National Lottery. Evening draw of Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025. Tic-tac-toe winning numbers are 1, 7, 8, 14, 15, 17, and 20. Big Fourth Multi-X evening draw winning numbers are 1, 9, 6, and 7. The multi-X ball selected is 2X. Total payout is $12,000. Picked with multi-X evening draw winning numbers are 8 and 3. The multi-X ball selected is FP. One-off evening draw winning numbers are 2, 7, and 6. Day 3 multi-X evening draw winning numbers are 6, 5, and 0. The multi-X ball selected is 2X. There were 33 winners. The next evening draw is on Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025. Remember, at Dominica National Lottery,
that email seems suspicious, and that SMS could be vicious. That phone call or voice not too serious, too good to be true, probably fictitious. Don't be fooled by online imposters, promising that are gonna cost you. Be aware, protect your data and money. Stay aware, stay alert, the yours.
You can outsmart the scammers. A message from Republic Bank. Report any suspicious activity to customercare@rfhl.com.
June month end to the first week in July. All roads lead to Scott's Head for the grand Kimsaku Reunion Festival, beginning Friday, June 27th with sounds of praise to the Most High. Lively cultural performances, followed by Soir d'Histoire, a night of powerful, topical, juicy history with Dr. Lennox Honeychurch, followed by the Super Block of finale. Saturday 20th, Saki Sabukabu's in spectacular carnival style, followed by Dr. Mika Lavadi and Dropping. Sunday 30th, church service, then village festival with the Unstoppable Person Serenade. Tuesday, July 1st, trip to Kalinago Territory. Wednesday, July 2nd, Dog Loop and Big Money Bingo. Tuesday, July 3rd, beach party and talent night with special guest Franklin Moses. Friday, July 4th, grand dinner and dance. Saturday, 5th, the highly anticipated return of Conla with Midnight Movement. Sunday, July 6th, the Super Blacko extra code coupon is only $3 for $10. Raffle to include a large screen, smart television, and multiple smart phone devices. Don't miss the Scott's Head Cool Reunion. June month end to the first week of July. Sponsored by Belfast Estate, Cobley Bear, DNO, Q95, and Creole Heartbeats. Look at people!
Okay, Dominica, good morning to you and welcome this Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. We're going to start off this morning with, of course, he's no stranger. You've heard him complaining time and time again, Mr. Toussaint, the builder from the north. He's back again with us this morning. I'm sure, given what he may have heard from me and Mark in recent times, sort of encouraged him to come back and speak his truth about monies owed to him that have not been paid. So, Mr. Toussaint, good morning to you, sir. How are you doing?
Fine. How are you doing today?
Okay. Just a little, come a little closer to the microphone, sir.
Yeah. Morning.
What's your concern this morning?
Well, my concern this morning, I come to deliver something. In January, I was here, and I told the people them about that. If I thief $1 million and I go out my home and I give my wife and children, I buy cars and things, the devil will eat all of us. Which means if I do wrong, it will follow us. So the Prime Minister of Barbados, I say good morning to you and I salute you for representing the word to the people of Dominica, but it seems that they are deaf, that they cannot understand. When a person tell you that, when somebody tell you that, if you rob a man, it will stay with you. It means to say that when you rob a person, it will haunt you and haunt your whole generation and your family. It's a foundation that you set in for your generation. When a person tell you that, if you take job from the people and bread from the people in their mouth, it means that they will suck salt. She did not mean that, okay, so you will suck salt, the raw salt. She meant to say that it will create a poverty. But who are the people she's talking about? The people is you, the Dominicans. She's not talking about the Chinese. The Chinese are a foreign person. They are the one who receiving the resources of Dominica and go with it. When you have a government, a prime minister, leading a country, and having all the resources going away from Dominica, that's not a good leader. The leadership we need is the leadership from like the Prime Minister of Barbados. She look for her people. The contractor them crying to me right now, trying to form meeting to say that they are frustrated now because anytime the Chinese build the road in Paybush, and if they come in to inspect, they will lock the doors and they will kill. They will do it. I said no. I don't have them to kill. I don't have them to hurt. I want no blood of nobody on my hands. All I want is my money. Mr. Prime Minister of Dominica, the 26th of January 2004, you had 5 contractors in your office and you led them to submit their document to Mr. Carl Moran and that you will make him pay the contractors. And today is a year and 6 months and you do not pay the contractors. So the woman said to you is a message that you sent for her, but God used her to deliver for the people of Dominica, but they are dumb, that they cannot see. They cannot see. But I'm telling you that it is time up to pay the 5 contractors. They come to me to plan meeting what to do. I said, no, do all the things on your own. Nobody helped me at the radio station. But they are suffering right now. The Chinese in the road in Paybush. Mr. Calmoran take the engineer, Miss Bertilia, come on site, promise me wall for my money. He come again and take her, bring her inside, promise me job in Granby. I had a massive loss, he said. Mr. Prime Minister, I want you to make Mr. Kyle submit the document to hand to Mr. Anthony Hayden to pay me my money on the contractor then. One contractor in Vilcas, in your district, you are his prime minister, you are his spy rep. The man is crying that a little 5-foot wall he have at the back of his house. They're taking it and giving it to the Chinese. Tell me what good you have to offer for the people of Dominica. You thief in our resources. When a man rob a man, it fall on him. It fall your children, my brother. You put in a curse on your people them. That is the reason why. Blame him. It was for the Amos. Geneva Estate was in Grand Bay. And the Shillingfords and the Albredy. Today, where are they? They vanished. That's the type of people them who rob the people them. And it passes nothing. That is the reason why I tell one guy, you have 2 balls. I have 2. The only difference you have, not me, your tomb is 18 feet deep. So when the minus 12 feet, that's for the asset. And the other 6 feet, we come 50-50. Empty you come and empty you go. Dust to dust, ashes to ashes. So all what you are doing there, it profits you nothing. One man tell me today you have power. I say, stupidest man, he has no power. If he have Jesus, then he have power. He's a fake man. He have power in the world. Mr. Prime Minister of Dominica, my name is Mark Tousse from Paybush. I want you to deliver the money to pay me and the 3 other contractors, 5 contractors. You make your submit the document that they will pay us, and they're willing, if you say lie, to come forward and say, yes, that's true. Do not rob the people there. You're passing in the district of Pebbles, spending money in the shop, and try to buy my own sons. You get 6 ballots from my home, 4 from my 4 sons, and one from my wife. That's 6 ballots, and you're using that to destroy us. 1979, Hurricane David hit Dominica, and Rosie Douglas go in Guyana. And he took my father as a cook on. He said he's going to get a boat. That time was freedom was running. And we stayed 6 months can't see our father. They say communists, they kill our father. But one day, we heard the shell blowing. Boop! When we watch, fish in the place. And my father come. Rosie took me at 15 years of age. He was a baby. And bring me St. Martin. And Miss Charles called the authority and tell them that the boat have drugs or whatever, an arm. They search the boat and send back the boat to Anguilla. And my brother come for me and bring me St. Martin. That is the reason why I used to vote Labour. But this is not Labour. This is your own party. Rosie, go and receive a boat. And you bring in Dominica with a freezer for the people, for the farmers. What did you bring for the farmers? Miss Charles took the boat and she put it in the ocean in Roseau and it sank. You understand that? What did you do for the farmers? So you can't tell me what Labour. You are not a Labour man. You're using the people to say that you are Labour, but you are a fake man. Mr. Carl Moran, you are a robber. You're robbing the country. Every roof in Dominica, you're receiving $500. I have my witness. Are you a thief? You thief in the country. And the Prime Minister sit there, know those things, not say nothing. So he's a part of it. You destroy your own people, and you're passing shop to shop, spending money, $500, get them chebes akubuli. Next day they're hungry, they're like dogs. And to bribe the same people them to elect you again. Dominica, watch out yourself. You want to love out yourself. You need to turn it around. If a tree stand up, you did not spring to the roots. What's going to happen to the tree? The tree will fall away, my brothers and sisters. So the man cannot be Jesus. But you represent him like a tree. He had the stem of the tree, and his 21 pyre, they are the branches, reference. And we are the roots. So the root has the power to keep the tree to develop. And the people, watch out yourself. We are going to be in trouble in Dominica. Anytime you see any government take over that government, we will be millions and trillions of debt in Dominica. Be careful of yourself. This man is protecting his children. but that have no value for me. That have no value for me. He need to put God in him. He's a wicked man. How can you come using the contractors then to develop housing program for MMC? And they are in the hardware. You know it. They are in the hardware. Take the same road what Mr. Carl Moran offer each of the contractors. Give it to the Chinese to make the money, and they are in the hardware. Mr. Carl Moran take again the wall to build. He took it from the Chinese and give it to a local guy in Pebush as a contractor. Okay, that's fine. The money will stay in Pebush. I do against the guy. But what I against is that the same contractors them at work. You know they already hardware. You should give them the work to build, to make back money funds to pay their debts. And they are the same ones right now. You're trying to bribe them. You spend millions of dollars in Dublin. What that for? And you owe the people. People cried on the hospital. They have medicine to give them, my brother. My brother, you have an account to give God for the nation of Dominica. I tell it to you already, my brother. When God comes to you and asks you, what did you do for my people? What are you going to answer? Oh, I used the Chinese to build houses and then to build road? That's not what God need. That's not what God need. You said, oh, Charlie, that was your phrase in campaigning. 3 weeks back, a guy passed in Portsmouth, and he have a mic pass and say, "All Charlotte." I was upstairs at building, but when I run down to stop him, he had to go, "All Charlotte, it's you and your cabinet, it's man. People suffering in Dominica, and them fools in St. Martin, or wherever you are, you come to bribe them. But who in the kitchen feeding the heat? I am there, and I know it, and I know exactly what's happening. Paid the contractors them their money. And the wall you give the Chinese, they give the Chinese to build in vehicles at the back of the contractor house. Take it back from the Chinese and give it to the contractor. You are his prime minister. You are his power rep again. Show me what you have to offer. Have a heart of a human, my brother. A man say you have power. You have no power. For me, you fake, you have no power. For me, you have no value. If you have Jesus, yes, you have power. My brother, the days are shortening. But when I say your days is shortening, there is not no gun, no poison, no killing. Jesus is coming, but no man is on island. It's a matter of time. My brother, when it will wrap you, you won't have voice to bawl, my brother, and it will be too late. Be careful yourself. Have a heart of a human. Make Mr. Carl Moran. Mr. Carl Moran, wherever you get him from Dubai, let him submit the document to Mr. Anthony Hayden. The contractors them. Robbing the contractors them. And they're suffering. But they still at it on labor. What labor? Labor gone, my brother.
But of course, but
labor gone, my brother.
Oh, hold
That's
on.
maliciousness and wickedness, my brother.
Hold on, Mr. Tucson. Hold on, Tucson. Because you're making some serious accusations there. And you'll stand by your every word.
I stand.
Because you have the proof.
Yes. No weapon from against me, they shall not prosper. And this is what it is.
So why are you so angry with these people?
Well, the angry is that now. They passing and bribe the people them. And they are fools and they're saying that. And the same people that know you destroying them, you need them again. The pirate with my son on the road and offering to do passport. He said, straight, that is evil man. That's by the devil man. So how can't you take bread from mine and they are my children and you want to use them to vote for you? You take bread from them, my brother. When the Prime Minister destroy me, he and Mr. Carl Moran with MMC. Rob me. Who you rob? You rob my children. The houses he build. The asset he have. Who for them? For his children.
How many houses we talking about here? How many houses?
Well, I heard that.
No, I'm talking about you.
Huh?
How many houses?
I built 3 houses.
And they told you they'll pay you for that.
And the 3 houses, I always said that they have labor going to create a disaster in Pebush. The others saying that the contractor, I don't worry with them. Okay. All I do, I personal, my free building is going to create a chaos on the map of Dominica on labor side. Whenever I don't receive that money, when a man build a house for you, You have to pay him, and he have to hand you the keys. You don't pass and break the lock. You break entry. You come as a thief. There where the battle is going to happen in trouble. At no time, they break the lock to step in. I will break it back. And I will break it. All what you have to do is pay, use his dirty police to shoot me so the blood will fall on them. Labor. Labor is red, but my blood is red. Mr. Carl Moran. Mr. Carl Moran from Dubai. Mr. Carl Moran, the robber, which the government of Dominica is helping you to rob. I talked to his secretary. This is Miss Mercy in Calibishi. And she said to me and the contractors then, the 15% was not even enough. Fella, to add on it, my brother.
It's clear.
Pay the person their money. The Prime Minister told me, if a man give you to build a house, and the house have 3 risers, and it's 13 risers, the 10 is very expensive to pay. If a man give you a house to build, and it's 2 bedroom, they add 1, it's 2, and it's 2 bedroom, and they add 1, it's to pay. If a man give you a house to build, and it's 3 bedroom, then -1 is to minus. So, version is to pay. Pay!
I can say, Mr. Toussaint, you like a ticking time bomb. How long? How long they've been owing you? How long?
6 months now since he offered the 5 contractors submit the documents for MMC and address us how to represent the document, which Lakia took the same document and state it for us in their manner. Give us the telephone number for their personal engineer to locate and to address us and represent it to Mr. Calvoran. And if you don't pay, immediately he will make him pay us. And today I earn 6 months. The man is a liar. The man looking for himself, looking for wealth for himself and his family. But all of this have to pass away. But Father God not lying. He said, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall never pass away.
Let's take a phone call.
By the gun,
yes.
They will die by the gun.
Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Matt, good morning.
Morning to you, sir. Morning.
Yes, Matt, and good morning to your guest.
Yes, good morning.
Matt, every one of us in Dominica who know the truth know that this contractor is speaking the gospel truth of what is happening in our country. Because we know that Anthony Hayden is the one that calling shots in our country, especially when it comes to our building. And if Anthony Hayden decided second set of person not getting paid, they're not getting paid, and there's nothing Roosevelt Kerry can do because he gave Anthony Hayden responsible of our own funds, our passport that they're selling. He gave Anthony Hayden the responsibility to handle our funds. So that is why our contractors are getting the blood, especially those that will speak out like this gentleman that is in the office there now. People like him will always get pressed because he will speak out and he will speak out the truth, what is happening. There are others that is hurting more than him, and they are silent. Right in my constituency in St. Joseph, I know of some contractors that is burning inside of them, and they cannot talk because they're suffering. They're seeing the pain. They're going through the same problem this man is going through, and they will not talk. But this man will talk. That's a real patriarch. That's a real Dominican who will not stand for nonsense. And Matt, we need more people like him to speak against the corruption that is happening in our country. And when you tell him that he making accusation, he not making none. What he's saying there is the gospel truth, and every one of us in Dominica know it is true that he's saying. Because our contractors sit down and not getting work, while the Chinese and the foreign contractors are getting all our work, and they're getting paid. And our own contractors in Dominica not getting paid. And we in Dominica sit down there in labor. Madam, have a good morning.
Have a good morning, too. But it's clear that this man is hurting. And as I said, I did ask him whether he can prove it. He says yes. And of course, he's hurting. You're going to well understand the emotion because we're on the lowest volume and his voice is still projecting. Hello, talk to me. Yes. But these are serious accusations. Yes, quickly.
Briefly and fast. Not being me a sensitive person. Matt, I listening to that gentleman. And Matt is touching. Mat, it hurting. Mat, all my skin from my head is goose flesh. Mat, a whole year. The man have his family. The man have bills to pay. The man have his children to check, Mat. The man remind me of Nurse Darampe that was crying. What the Prime Minister have to do is to pay the man his money and other people, or Wesley people, and Marigot, and they can have their CEO. Mat, oh, Milado, I just want to tell the man, and those, my brother, speak, my brother, speak. Don't stop talking, my brother, because that man, if he don't control, that man will end up like he will blow off. But pray, my brother, pray and talk. It's touching his wickedness, my brother. Take care, and all myself is goose flesh. All my hair and my head standing up.
Okay, Marlon. Well, thank you. You know, a lot of expressions of Matt. My heart goes out to this guy. Please allow him to exhale. He's hurting at this time. I'm looking at him on the camera and his expressions there on Facebook. He's really, really, really hurting. And I feel his pain. Hello, talking on the telephone, yes?
Yes, Matt, good morning.
Morning to you.
Yeah, we're all feeling his pain. And these are the people, they were supporters of Roosevelt Skerritt. They thought that they were engaging with someone who is fair and for the people. And then they have this kind of bad experience. But Matt, you know, this reminded me of a statement that Roosevelt Skerritt made. Roosevelt Skerritt once said that when he was in the opposition, or when they were in opposition, they built schools. I'd like Roosevelt Skerritt to tell me which school he built while he was in opposition. I'm very curious about that, because I think it is fair that he should be able to tell us which school that he built while he was in opposition, because he always throws that out about how the opposition should behave. And by the way, now that you've been in power for 20 years, you still cannot properly take out our garbage. Why would anyone vote for you when you said that you build schools in opposition, and now that you're in power, you cannot take out our garbage? We should put you back in opposition for you to go and build schools again, if that ever was true. Let Roosevelt Skerritt be in opposition so he can build schools, because he's in power and he cannot take out our garbage properly. I have not seen one garbage truck. Matt, have you seen a garbage truck that belongs to solid waste? They've contracted the garbage system out to private entities, but I have not seen a garbage truck that belongs to solid waste. Have you, Matt?
Not in recent times, for sure. Not in recent times.
Thank you. Not good.
All right. Okay. You've made some serious accusations that can be held against you.
No, it can't be against me. No,
because you actually referred to Mr. Kalmoran and the Prime Minister as robbers, but that might cause you some legal problems.
No, you can tell us something. The lady coming to Dominica, Prime Minister of Dominica,
of Barbados,
and she said boldly, if a person robs somebody, it will stay with them. What a robber! What is a robber? A robber is somebody that I don't want to pay it. Clearly what it is. Once she said that, if you took the job from the people, you take bread from the people, they'll suck all. Who are the people? So what is bread? What is the bread?
So you'll not apologize for the statement.
So no statement can be wrong. What is the bread? But I built 3 houses. Where are the money? I built 3 houses. Where are the money? One contractor in Vilkas build. He built 2 houses, and he tell me not even HRE could buy. But he's trying to make millions.
Well, have you tried to get some legal advice going
Sir, so I'll get truth to you. I go for it already. I want no legal advice.
None.
None. You know why?
Why? Tell me.
I deal with my God, and my God will see me through. And when a man work, by the sweat of the broad man shall eat bread. A lazy man shall not eat. But man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word.
You stand by your every.
And I stand with it. This kind of man, they are corruption. What are they going to do? Drag it. Make a mess out of it. Mr. Calmoran tell me, if I pay the lawyer 600, he'll pay 6,000. He will take my own money and them to brainwash them. You don't have lawyers. It's corruption. Money talk, bullshit work. Right? They have a phrase saying, the rich man live while the poor man die. This is what they're using on the people right now today. But that's a matter of time. I do nothing wrong. I said nothing wrong. He is not a robber. When he take the engineer by the name of Miss Bertilia, come on the site of Paybush, make an arrangement to pay me. I want to give me what he want. This man tell a contractor at working in Grand Bay, if he pay, he will lose his bonus. What is? You're a robber, my brother. You're robbing the people them, and then the contractor they know it. So what are you going to say? I can't go and say he thief by the bank. I can't go and say he thief by the hardware. But I could say that he robbing me. I deal with myself now. My personal business now. That's not politics. Don't say that is whatever and then come the road. I talk about me, my feelings, my hands.
So you think he has robbed you?
He's robbing me. He's trying to, not me alone. The man said boldly, Dominican people are hungry people.
On the telephone, hello, talk to me.
That's what Mr. Calderon said.
Hello.
I can't, brother. I work.
Hello.
I say praises, thanks, blessings, and glory to all those who have sacrificed their personal safety and security, trying to elevate mankind to humanity. Mr. Pellet, blessings to your family.
Blessings to you, blessings.
Let me say the same goes out to the brother in the studio. Blessings to your family, sir.
Yes, sir.
Matt, it is very, very, very troubling. It is disturbing. The brother, Matt, have he spoken to you before?
Yes, I think he spoke to me in January. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, I can remember. I can remember that same brother with that same situation there. Not how could people be so heartless, so ruthless, so brutal, so dehumanized, Matt? Where is the sympathy and the empathy? And the brothers using a little smart move there. By the time you take a lawyer and do all the thing, Matt, when you don't get the money, all the money goes to the lawyer. So you see, that's why, Matt, in the world there is so what they call vigilante justice, Matt. Because, Matt, that level of abuse, it should not be tolerated. Matt, how can a man work? You're hearing about billions of dollars. Matt, you have Anthony Hayes, look again, talking about a moron. You have the Chinese, and you have all kind of people. Matt, these people are bleeding Dominica, Matt. And a young man, a man, work for government. And a year and 6 months, Matt, that's what he said?
A year and 6 months, yes. And
he cannot get what is rightfully due to him, Matt, his money. And some people in the lack of this, or maybe let me say, people that are not discretionate, Matt, or quite vindictive will say, oh, not they wanted to support. Matt, I'm not in that stupidness there. We are Dominicans. Every man has a right to do what deems right to him, what seems fair and just to him, and not every man have a right to change his mind at a point when he comes to the realization, if it's rum you're drinking, you stop drinking rum, marijuana you're smoking, you stop, whatever you're doing, and then you stop. And I can't listen to the brother there, Matt. I had no intentions of calling on that part, that segment. But I'm listening to the brother there. All I can advise him, Matt, breathe, my brother, breathe. Try to compose yourself. Tone down on all the emotion. The passion can be there. But do not allow these people to let you fall down, droop and die of high blood pressure. Try to be discretionate. Do not be all that emotional. You can be passionate about it and speak your truth, my brother. It is sad, Max, to see what that man they call Roosevelt Scary, his wife Melissa Scary, the government or the bishop, the church, the bar association. How could the police allow a man to run amok with the affairs of the state? And you have man that was hard crying while people that are not doing nothing getting money, Matt. Not something needs to be done about Dominica, and I've said it. Now I hear Buju talking, a Bajan lady talking, everybody talking, but Matt, for years I've been warning, and Mia Motley coming, insulting Dominicans, and they think it's a commendation. My brother, Do what you have to do. All I can ask you to do. Do what you have to do. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Somebody's asking whether you have reported this to your pirate.
The pirate is just like them. The pirate have all the documents and that. Just tell us something. I don't want to go through their business. Things like I don't want to go through them.
Right.
I don't talk to pirate. I don't want to see pirate. I don't want to see none of them. I don't want to come and have no meeting with them. They have an engineer and every message is through engineer. I don't also want to see them. If I'm dying today and I'm missing a kidney, I don't want the Prime Minister kidney. I don't want Mr. Carlton kidney. I don't want none of them kidney because they are wicked sort of people. They suck in the blood. They suck in the resources of Dominica. So when they say all Charlotte, it's the cabinet of it. And the people that are suffering, my brother. The man make a statement about pressure. My brother, my pressure is 120/80 from since 2013. I don't have no pressure. As a man delivering, you know what give me pressure and stress? If I keep this thing in, it will kill me. So I am delivering it. Most of the contractors in Paybush, they're going by a doctor. They already go and check up by the doctor. You never go to the doctor. They keep things inside, my brother.
But you're expressing yourself.
Yes, my brother, you have to deliver. Who hate you. But I have one thing. He can't take it away from me. I got Jesus, but not the mammon, and not Satan. I has no blood money, my brother. No blood money, my brother. And by the sword of the Lord, man shall eat bread. This is the word of God. I stand on it.
If, for example, you leave the studio now.
Yes.
And while you're walking,
yes,
you receive a call.
Yeah.
And you say they say to you, you have been talking about this for a little while.
Yes.
And come get your money.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that?
I will not going to get the money. They have to make this transaction as usual.
Put in the bank.
No. How they did? They have an engineer.
Right.
And checking notes, whatever it is there, and send to your phone for you.
Okay.
As before, that's what I need. And I go to the bank by myself and watch. I don't trust them kind of man there.
So you wouldn't go to the office?
I don't want to go to the office. I don't want to sit with them. As the beginning, as Father God say, what was in the beginning shall be in the ending.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I see what happened up today. Revelation of fulfilling. He said, man will get so greed. They will do things to destroy our own self, my brother. And what happened right now, I'm not surprised. You don't observe the desert shorter, Mr. Max? As you lay your head, bam, did they break, my brother? He said, watch and pray. So while you're praying, you have to focus. Watch what happened in the world of today.
How do you feel? How do your family feel about this? Are they supporting you?
Well, the family, the wife says they're Christian. We should get a stroke for it already. Oh no, I have to be buying medicine every month. But I said already, we had $48,000 when I took the money. And then she didn't much know whatever. When Mr. Calmoran come on the site, when I talk about my money, he come with his engine and his Bertilia and tell me, get out the hell from there. I said, take me out the hell from there. Why you letting me go?
So you used your own money to start off the project?
Yes, man. Yes. But listen, when you MMC is not so no, it's pay as you go. You spend money and they pay you after. And the structure what are there with what I'm talking about is not MMC money. You understand that?
Mm.
And the project, the contract, we have a year of money for a year of variation. What's variation?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So all of the contract and people should have a lump sum of money for variation for a year. But this is the problem right now. It have 2 years run. But what happened? MMC had on a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to work with run on the business and the shovel text for the building to complete.
Mm-hmm.
Flush, finish, complete. The inside finish, the shovel text. Mr. Carl Moran deduct $4,000 on every one of the project from the contract. We signed for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I balance $23,000 on change. That's for the labor. For the shovel text by Harry Spin to pick it up. 2 years. We can get the shovel text. Now, no work you're doing for MMC. You cannot do it on your own. You have to go work with the engineer.
Mm-hmm.
So if they don't deliver for you, shovel text, you cannot shovel text. If they don't give you the okay to do the walkway, you cannot do it. So that 2 years run, and the variation cannot pay. So what I'm saying is that it have a certain amount of money, like $44,000 worth Apart from the money at balance, it have $100,000 at balance for work to be done. I'm not basing on that. When I come in the media, I haven't talking about it as yet. Because that $108,000, anytime they send a Chinese to finish that to get that, they're in trouble. You're breaching your contract. My brother, I demand you know. I say if I live, I gain. And if I die, I gain. Nobody touching that. I finish the project, I want all my money. So the money, what I'm talking about with variation, I also add that part in it.
Not yet.
Not as yet. I talking about deduction of payment I received already. That is 2 years gone. Contractor bowed in mercy. The one bleeding inside. He said, man, he don't know his way. He don't know what to do. I will go to the Prime Minister's office. I said, go, you're a foolish man. You had won something last year, a year and 6 months. Nothing happened. You understand that?
Hello,
So
talk to me. Yes.
Good morning to you, Matt.
Morning to you, morning.
And good morning to your guest in studio. My brother, first of all, I really want to give commendation to you based on the way you state your issue there where, you know, you keep mentioning the name of God there. And, you know, we all know that the devil and God, they cannot see eye to eye. And hence the reason why more and more we've proven that Scary belongs to the devil. The devil is the only person that would be doing terrorizing his people like that. After you work so hard, right? You have your family to feed. Scary has his family to feed. His family is well fed. As we speak right now, his 2 children in school, they have bodyguard 24/7. All that security, they have been taken care of. And you've been marginalized. That's why I've always said before, Scary would only be able to do this dumb shit in a place like Dominica. Again, my brother, keep on praying. Again, keep on praying. Prayer is the key that opens heaven's gates. I know people must be wondering, when are we going to see the end of this brutal regime? Don't worry. Prayer is the key. Take care. Stay blessed and nothing less, my brother. Bye-bye.
I feel so helpless and weak. I often cry myself to sleep. I was thinking I would be dead. So inside of thoughts keep running through my head. We'll never die, only you and I wonder why. Nothing here will last forever. This will serve as a reminder. All who playing holy and mighty, we tell them their fame and their money. When the master calls, no knocking at all, prepare for your funeral. The ground that we walking on, one day will be a room. The ground that we walking on, one day will be a room. There will be no exemption, no extension when the master call, when the master call. No friends would save you, no church would bail you when the master call, when the master call. When you got to go, you got to go. No doctor can say no. I steady ground that we walking on. One day will be a road.
You know, there are a lot of people out there. Hold on. There are a lot of people out there who don't understand the story. Where did this all begin? How did you happen to get that contract?
How did it happen to get a contract?
How did you happen to get that contract? You're qualified contract.
I have a US certificate. Right? I don't resist in Dominican. I said Rosie Douglas took me as 15 years of age in 1980. The Prime Minister was a baby. So I am a foundation of labor. The man is a freedom, my brother. The man using labor rights now to be labor. The man is not labor. And labor is a conscious man. And anybody who's fighting labor, they cannot be realistic.
So you're saying a labor right is a conscious?
A conscious person. Rosie died Brooks without a bank account. And you bring a boat in Dominica with a freezer, which he don't know about it. He heard about it, but he did not see it. But I see it and I know it, my brother. And let me tell you something. The man them cannot do nothing. You know why I can show you? Jesus Christ said, Satan come to thief, kill, and destroy. So if today it is happening now, it's not by Jesus, it's by the devil. So how are you going to tell me God? That's the word of God now. Jesus said, say, Satan come to thief, kill, and destroy. And today it's happening. When am I rob you?
But there's a lot of there's a lot of concern out there that you're making, as I said earlier. That you're making some accusations that might not be proven in court.
There's people that don't have no sense in their head. You know something? The people that are saying that, they are brainwashed. Very brainwashed. A conscious person. Tell me something, Mr. Matt. Do you don't want anybody to hurt your children?
No.
If you go in down there, you see a man and you knocking your father, will you stand up and let him knock your father?
No.
Okay, what you don't want for yourself, don't want for people. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. No accusation they give, I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. I with my Father God, and I know what I'm doing.
So you'll stand by your every
I
word.
stand by myself. One man show with Jesus. You know why?
So you will not apologize?
No, never. For who? When pay, they have to pay me. That's all. They apologizing, my brother. I know we deal with the money. I know we tried to rob you. That's your money. And next week I'll pay whatever it is there. No apology. For my sweat, by the sort of man with bread, I work 7 days a week. When I was building that project, Christmas Day, I'm working. Them say, wow, you don't take a rest. You don't take a rest. I just want to finish the project. So they used to say in Pebush, it will never finish. It will never finish. You know, in some districts, some people just be against you. Everybody don't like you, everybody don't like you.
Oh, yeah.
If everybody likes somebody, the person have a problem. That's why I don't want to be like anybody. I want to be like myself. So if I be like myself, I will be somebody. But if I try to be like somebody, I would have a problem. I don't know which road or which trench they take to reach where they have to, where they are today. So I want to be like myself. So what them garbage they are talking about, tell them. Study their life.
So how did
with their children.
How did you get that project? Because you were labor right at the time?
No, not really like labor right at the time. They have project for districts. And what the project for district? Different contractors coming up. But when I went up there for the project, Mr. Calmeron tell me, all project is up, no more projects, because I will work on that subcontractor. Or when I notify him the documents, I work in the US. He will Rose, I trust this man now. This man work in the US, and I guarantee you he could even do all, but he don't want all. Mr. Calmeron tell me, go at my home. And he will give me, don't tell my wife nothing. And he will give me 4 of the building. I just walk out, I go. That was a Thursday. Friday, I was going in Jimit. And about after 3 o'clock, I get a telephone call. This is Mark Tusa. I say, yeah. Oh, we have a meeting in Boamo Park for the housing program, but I don't have a plan. I don't have a contract. I don't have nothing. So I turn back, I go, man. When I reach those guys in the meeting who have plan and they have the contract, I stay aside. The guy told me that, I know you don't have contract, but what is a map we have? The location of the spot where you have to build the house. As when you sign it, you have the project. So I sign the paper. So that's why I have number 1, I have number 2, I have number 3 house. As the interim. So I say, what? The first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. Because there was no more contract before, but I get free. So I and Mr. Calmore, we was head to head. Whenever time say I go in Bellevue, I must bring 2, 3, 5 packs of bread for him. He like, nice. If the engineer do something wrong, whatever it is there. So what? But when he says standing, when he see he cannot fool me, he start to back up. That's what man do. It could be a prime minister, it could be a leader or something, and they find that they cannot dominate you. They try to have you on the side or to fire you. So this is where I and Mr. Carl Moran get ourselves in the tie. And he come to run me from the project. I said, take me, where the hell I'm going to? So I tell him, pay me the full package of the project. He bridge it. I say, bye-bye. I gone. I write in the foundation part. And now I finish the project. I have the keys.
So these houses are where? Where?
Paybush.
In Paybush.
They call their Providence. They call it their Boamont Park. Check. They have T-plat, the Vegas area, and they call their C-plat.
So have they taken the keys from you yet?
No? They can't take keys from me. I have the keys. I have done that certificate 2 years now. I never give it to them. I said on M already. I said on a radio station. They can't get keys. The keys is when we deliver the project. With respect, full respect. You pay the people them, and then we handle the keys. Simple.
So you have these people's keys.
Not the people them keys. I have the contractor keys. The people them keys is when we handle the projects.
So when are these projects gonna, the house is gonna be?
Well, ask them when's it going to finish. I don't do business. All I want my money, and they breach your contract, and they behind time. The house is finished. I already show. I have fans, lights, everything's there. They have laundry room. I have my laundry thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to go. So what is it? It's just hook up downlet, and then you sleep, you eat, you drink.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not the problem. Septic tank, whatever, it's up. They had their dealing. So all contractors have to submit their key. They have a meeting, and then they decide on look the keys. But it's not in that manner.
You know, are you there, caller? Sorry about that. 449. I know a lot of people are trying to call in because you know, there's a lot of concern out there that Mr. Toussaint should apologize.
Apologize for what? Brainwash the brainwash man. The hungry people, man. The hungry people that is.
Because you're talking about yourself.
Nice. Hungry people that is. People, see, tell you something. How the world operate.
Mm-hmm. Because the point is that you're making a lot of allegations.
Yeah, no.
That might not be proven.
It cannot be no allegation. Okay. I did not work.
Mm-hmm.
Ask a question. Did I not work?
Yes, you did.
Okay. I don't sign a contract.
Yep.
Okay, so what is it? The house got built.
Mm-hmm.
So how is allegation? I show on the map the building they give and the contract what we signed for. You understand it? And all the contractors them decide, but you know something? No.
And you have a copy of this contract.
How if I have the copies? I show it on MO, I show it on news. I have them. And the elevation height they give. A meter 25. And mine is 3 meter plus. All of that passed through already. And they know the man is the prime minister said that if a man give you to build a house, the house have 3 bedrooms and the minus one is very much to minus. If they give you a house to build and the house have 2 bedrooms and the other one is to pay, my brother. My contract have 39 risers and they have 9. So you owe me for 30. A reference is drawing. So wait, you don't bill? Mm-hmm. So the proof is there. Garbage they're talking.
Hello on the telephone. Are you there? Yeah, hello, talk to me. Yes. Caller.
Nonsense.
Yes. Hello. Yes.
This my heart go out to this man, Matt. He's really suffering. I pray for him that God make him get his money to help his family and others. I am really praying for him. Thank you, Matt.
All right. Thank you too. On the telephone. Are you there? Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Matt. Good morning.
Morning to you, sir.
And good morning to your guests. Matt, is it possible? Can you get the other contractors to come on your program so that
they were there before? I think we had about 3 of them before the same project.
Oh, okay. So that we could hear the other side of the story and be able, because I don't want to comment just on here in one side of the story. Thank you.
And of course, I like balance. I'm going to try to get Mr. Carl Moran to present his side of the story because we've been hearing one side, and maybe the Prime Minister, maybe. You know, it's just it's only fair that you hear both sides of the story. We're gonna keep trying to get the Prime Minister, Mr. Carl Moran. If you're gonna make yourself available, we'll hear his side of the story. But this man, Mr. Toussaint, is he seemed convinced, and that his story is
real.
It's real.
Hey, it's real. The people don't know it's real. So you know that weekend the 6th time I come to your office now, to this place now. Once on Love Video Run, once on Emo. So I'm lying. That's media, my brother. That's not a game.
And they have not reacted.
It's not how they works that they authority.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm in authority, feel like I big, I do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
So he makes me suffer. This is the reason why Jesus Christ had tell Moses, go into the wilderness and tell King Pharaoh to free my people. Pharaoh did not free his people now. Jesus said, go back again, my brother, Moses, and tell King Pharaoh, I said to free my people. When the fire come on Pharaoh now, he had to lose. That's why one day, we will find out.
Hello, talk to me. Yeah,
we will find out.
Not just quickly. I can recall when you had them couple months ago.
Yes.
Maybe a whole year ago, Matt.
Some time ago.
a while, and there were two that were quite timid, or one. And but they were saying the same thing the brother is saying there, Matt, having to do with the keys and the apartment is completed, and I can recall everything.
Yes.
But what people are asking him to apologize for?
No, because the fact that actually at some occasion you call them thieves. In other words, and you don't have you're not providing the proof. But he just said
I represent that. The Prime Minister of Barbados said that when a person robs somebody, it's stay with them. So which means the person is a robber. So if somebody having me don't want to pay me, what is it? Why did they not call and said that the Prime Minister from Barbados have to apologize to the Prime Minister? It's a message directly, man. So when she said that, when you take bread from the people's mouth and you take the job from the people that will suck salt, you can manage yourself. What I meant to say?
You there?
Who are the people put salt in your head? The self.
Hold on. Yes, blessings. Go ahead.
Not the brother should not add insult to injury. Advice, sir. You are already in a situation there. Do not give them any grounds to further persecute you and prosecute you. So you must be a bit diplomatic. You can use words without risking getting yourself in double jeopardy. So try to compose yourself, my brother. I can understand the injustice. I can understand the abuse and the anger, the disappointment. But please, be a bit discretionary. Maybe you should apologize, and you could use words to say the same thing without saying it the way you said it, for you not to get yourself in any trouble. Just a little word of advice, and Matt, I can say, Matt, you see what people do. You see when you hear all kind of thing about young people and what they do and what happening to them. And we never take into account, Matt, what is happening. The abuse of people in authority, Matt, a lot of them, particularly politicians, Matt. When they think, Matt, they are above the law, when a man can say no law, no constitution. So he can violate the people for that long until they get frustrated, and then they say something and do something, either to their own demise, Matt, or to the detriment or demise of somebody else. That level of frustration there, Matt, it is not tolerable, Matt, and I am asking the brother to be cautious, be discretionary, be diplomatic. Do not add insult to your injuries, my brethren, or salt to your open wounds. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, Dominica, we have just a few minutes before we wrap it up. And again, I would like to apologize on behalf of the radio for sure, because you're sticking by your points, and I'm just apologizing on the behalf of the radio station at this point. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Yes, good morning, man. How you
Morning
doing?
to you, yes.
The man that there with you.
Yes.
And to the fair and balance, when you call in the man you're going to call her?
Mr. Moran.
Mr. Moran and Skerrit, it should be a balanced, fair and balanced situation that the man there with you, if you're calling them and they answer, so he could answer true or false, yes or no. That would be more fair and balanced, man. You call them and they say, give their story. That one give the story. Three of them should be there. If you catch my drift. Bye-bye.
Yes, I catch your drift, Blue. But do you expect the Prime Minister, do you expect Mr. Moran to come here in the studios? I will give them a call, of course, for sure. Call it what?
All the contractors them. They already know. They say he says lie. They was in his office. Already. Them man burning inside, man. They afraid to talk. They burning. My brother, the guy I just talked a while ago, I don't say nothing wrong. I don't threaten nobody. All I just know, I work. I don't get paid. I have my variation. It's robbing that. And I talk the truth. There is nothing could happen. Follow me? I said the statement that the Prime Minister addressed to the people them from Barbados when a man robs somebody, what it is. Say if a man rob me, what it is. If I can get me what it is, it's just the same thing. So if I say Jesus Christ said Satan come to thief and destroy, and you see a people destroying people, it's not by God, It's by the devil it is. You take me court for that. Garbage that is, man.
Hello, talk to me, yes? Uh-huh.
Good morning, man.
Morning to you, morning.
My brother from Peebush, Mopak, hot this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, I'm one of the contractors in Peebush.
You are? Okay. Nice to hear you. And bring down the volume on your radio because we're getting some feedback. So just bring down the volume and we can continue talking, okay? Hello? Yes.
The Prime Minister promised to pay variation.
Okay.
And none of all the contractors get the money because we have to put cherry tax on the building. And after we finish the cherry tax, we will get our 5% back. So it's patience in life. And I know he's angry for his money, but the Prime Minister promised to pay that variation. So what is guy asking for, the money for, the 5% that he asking for, he haven't finished and I haven't finished and majority of the builders haven't finished. Jacobs, Tenville, Park haven't finished. Put the cherry tax on the building. The monies are there, and I believe that as soon as we finish the cherry tax, we will get our 5%. And we cannot put the cherry tax because the road haven't finished yet. They're on the road all now, and a back wall because if you put the cherry tax, if you're doing cement, it means that it will get dirty again. True or false? Yeah. So they will have to put the road first, and after they put the road, and they finish with cement, we can go and put our cherry tax. And then we can decide now we want our 5% cherry tax on, everything finished, hand over the keys, and then we can get our 5%. I think that's the way I believe that it's supposed to be happening and supposed to happen.
So would you deny that the money is being owed to Mr. Toussaint? Yes.
The money owed to him and it owed to me, to all the contractors.
So why are you taking a different approach?
Because I know for sure for a fact, it was when you finish the cherry tax, you can get the 5%.
Okay, so what is your name? Because I'm sure that a lot of people may be asking, who's this guy talking? Yes?
My name is very important. I'll tell you, I'm a contractor, and Matt know my name, and I know for sure the money have been promised, the variation have been promised to us.
So you will not mention your name, but you're saying that you will get that money because the Prime Minister said that he will give you the money, but you chose not to mention your name, and for what reason?
I just want what you're saying to be balanced, and what he's saying to be balanced.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
All right, thank you. This contractor will not give his name.
This contractor is a pirate. They're using him. He against his own self. 2 weeks back, the contractor in Peebush asking me for us to make a meeting that for our variation because the time is run already. This is a brainwash that's going on there. The building at Halfman in Woodford Hill, the China travel taxi without road and without walkway, my brothers and sisters. They told us that the Chinese finished the building completely. No road, no travel tax, no road, and no walkway, my brother. So the Chinese could travel tax without the road and without the walkway. But the black man have to do all of this before. My brother, this is brainwash. This man against his own self. This is politics there. I am not in politics. This is politics, you brainwashing. Give your name. You're a wicked man if you are a contractor up there. If it's Max Farrell, Mr. Max Farrell push you in Portsmouth and call another contractor for us to make meetings to create violence up in Peebush. I decide no meeting. I do not join them. They are pirates. So what they do is they call him to set a statement for them. Robbers, you are a robber. You're robbing your own self.
You're standing by your word.
Yes, you're robbing your own self. Because if you go and look for it right now, the Chinese building is complete. travel text, everything. And the house in Woodford them, some don't have windows and doors as yet. My brother, when you talk about vehicles, some in vehicles, they where come from? Some do plasters yet. How a house at the plaster could get variation? Answer that question. A house at the plaster can get variation. A house that do have windows, how do they get variation? The variation mean is for certain certified, for certain people at complete. So what I'm talking about there, I am complete. And the reason why we don't complete, he took the $12,000 to go by Harris Spain and to receive the travel tax, the building. He did that. And he never give it to us. So if he don't give you travel tax, how will you travel tax? So you keep my money for 5 years all the time? The man have right to pay all the contractors. Their percentage, their 5% for work has been done already because the year on.
Hello, on the telephone. Yes, quickly because we don't have too much time. Yes? Yes, hello.
The contractor just called is a two-tongue man. I had a talk with that contractor already. Now he's giving a different story. He's a two-tongue man, and them fellas are wicked. They are wicked to the people in this country, and that's why Dominica will always be minorities. Because that's why Secretary always use us in Dominica. He's a wicked person. Even that's equivalent for this morning there, he's a wicked man, and I will deal with him.
All right, let's see if we can get something from Lennon Matthew. He's from the area as well. So let's see. A promise is a comfort to a fool.
Yes,
the gentleman did not sign contract with the Prime Minister, and they should show where in the contract show text has to finish before they get in that contract. The point is, did they tell you that you have to finish the travel tax before you get your money?
Yeah.
Did they say that?
They never talk to nobody. You tell something. It have 2 years. Listen, Mr. Matt.
Yeah, without too much time.
Okay, well, listen to something. A person with respect with a company, you have contracts building, and you're in a situation, you will not call the contractor and have a meeting with them?
Yeah.
Nobody's you. You don't know what's happening now. If it's Chinese, they make meeting. Nobody know what's happening.
Well, that's my point to you.
Exactly.
Did they promise you when you put the travel tax, you'll get a 5%?
Never. Nobody talking to me. I don't know what happening.
So why is this guy saying?
No, to lie the line, man. Nobody. You know what happening. Nobody know what happening. All MMC thing is cover up. Nobody giving nobody no feedback. No feedback on nothing. Don't have them. No feedback. So now, as it's going on the media, they're looking for people to help them to have them alive. Wicked people that's corruption, that man. The same bill that called him under pressure. That's why he don't want to give his name. They called me to have a meeting. One call was supposed to block the road, to block the Chinese. I say I have no road to block with Chinese. I don't sign contract for road. I sign contract for road, for house. So I find for what I signed for. So the young guy contractor, he did them by front on. They give him the wall to build. I can't fight the man. The man is a peebush man. And they give him the wall. So the problem he had there is Carl Moran. He betrayed the first of contractor, but you can't go against that. They give the contractor the wall to build. Best is him than the Chinese. I'm a straightforward person. He have to eat bread, yes. But the other contractor, they owes. So you should think realistic, think positive, with a godly heart. Hey, you know something? Them man had lost now. We owe this guy. There's a loss now. Let us put pieces together. Let us give them the wall. Let them pay their bills. But you give it to somebody else to pay their bills. And you send them somewhere else to work to pay their bills. A wicked man you are. Nonsense, man. Garbage.
We're going to come back after this.
Yeah.
And not necessarily those of Wise Q95 FM radio. Wise Q95 FM radio has not been able to independently verify the factual correctness or the allegations and statements made during the course of this program and cannot vouch for their accuracy. Therefore, Wise Q95 FM radio will not accept any responsibility or liability for the statements or allegations made in the course of this program. The views expressed during this program are not necessarily those of Wise Q95 FM radio. Wise Q95 FM radio has not been able to independently verify the factual correctness or the allegations and statements made during the course of this program and cannot vouch for their accuracy. Therefore, Wise Q95 FM radio will not accept any responsibility or liability for the statements or allegations made in the course of this program.
Somebody's making a point there, Mr. Toussaint. The person is saying that, of course, all your shouting this morning will give, if Scarrett, for example, says he's going to give you the money right before you see you will vote for him again.
Vote for him again, madman. Vote for who? I said on the media.
If you receive that money,
I said on the media. If I end up dying in bed and I lose kidney, and it's their kidney, I don't want it, I die.
We feel that strongly about it.
My brother man, I'm not a devil. I'm a godly man. I stand on my word, and nothing I repeat there is the truth. You understand that? And even though you're in authority, try to brainwash me, you will not going to get through. You have to burn in the pits of hell. I will not come on radio station and talk any stupid. Mr. Matt, Q95 has nothing at all, absolutely nothing at all to do with what I'm repeating there.
You're taking all liability.
Because we never have any discussion, I and Mr. Matt. So I come there, I say, Mr. Matt, you are not in it. I'm just going to deliver something, my message.
So you will take any liability?
Yes. But did you know? There's a radio station. And if you go to anywhere you go to the radio station, they knock you out. You'll never get through. You understand that? So thank God for Q95. We could reach out to the world to know what happened. That's what it is.
And you're standing by
I stand by it. I don't do nothing wrong. I work, my brother. I work. The people that are talking, let me tell you how Dominicans stay. If they know you are going to receive some money to make you be able to eat, let's say stick a reference.
Right.
They will try to block you. So what's not happening there? It's a blockage. It's grudge.
So you think they set up this person to call?
Yeah, they set up the people to call. Because 2 weeks back, Crystal back, those guys, we're talking about a meeting. To have the engineer up there to send message to Calmoran that to get everything. One guy showed me, Mr. Max Farrell from Pearbush live in Portsmouth. He had so many calls on his phone trying to reach Mr. Calmoran. He asked me, Mr. Calmoran changes his number. I said, I don't know. He said, man, what's that? I tried to reach the man at all. I didn't get the man. Maybe change his number. Maybe that's the one I called it. This man is the worst on the project is me, Mr. Max Farrell.
Let's take a phone call. Hello. Yeah, sorry about that. 4493. We have just a few minutes that we're here with Mr. Toussaint out of the Pearbush area, saying there, of course, repeating that the government and the people responsible for the projects owe him some money. I don't know if he disclose how much, but it's a very significant amount, and they've been owing him for 1 year and 6 months, and he has no apologies. He says he's talking the truth, and he's asking the authorities to pay him. A lot of people are now saying, well, if he's paid, but he just said he can ask him for a kidney, and he will not take it. So he's serious about it.
Wickedness, one crazy.
You're exhaling. You're feeling the pain.
Yes, you cannot. Let me tell you something. You cannot have that type of leader. Represent. Do you think Jesus Christ will give Satan to sit on his seat on the throne? Never, never. Jesus cannot never give the Satan authority.
Do you think the people of Pearbush are with you on this one?
Let me tell you something. People of Pearbush, every community, there is people who fight one another. I don't smoke. I don't drink beers. I don't eat ice cream with rum and raisin. I don't associate groups of people because I know better and I do better. I travel. I travel. I sit with big set of people and I listen what they have. So I know exactly. People should kind of a district. According to where I go, they could even give them poison to kill me. That is straight. So just brag that. I know, man. I just pass people straight. I do against nobody.
All you need is your money.
That's my money. I just pass people. I give them a ride and they're gone. I don't associate nobody. I do against nobody. Nobody. I fight for my rights.
Hello. Yes. Talk to me.
I check that as real crab in a barrel mentality. When the man, your own black brother, you can call and put him to hang him up to dry there. Instead of standing up with him, you come on your radio to speak against him. That is real crab in a barrel mentality. And they're talking about slavery, how white people do to us. But we do the same thing to one another, our black people. See what happened there? So standing up with him, you against him. Best you just turn neutral and start calling on the radio. Jesus Christ.
All right, caller, thank you. Somebody says, if Mr. Toussaint's story was false, why you guys haven't arrested him. I believe this man, Dominicans are about to become the second-class citizens in their own country. This man is hurt. Sir, stand your ground. Apologize for nothing. I hear the anger in you, and of course, some people have the crab in the barrel mentality, trying to pull you down. Hello, talk to me, yeah? That's pure wicked.
Morning.
Morning to you, sir.
Hey, sir. Let me tell you, I have similar experience as that, but not on construction. And brother, when you see them, man, you get too close to them, better you have to stay broke. Because you use your money and do that. Imagine, let me just say quick. I was on a central animal farm working, them doctors know who they're talking. And man, the man want man to go in the pig pen. I doesn't have pig meat. But they want me to go in the pig pen with those gloves and boots, man. And me was the last worker at the time. And because I make noise, and I say I'm not going there. It are workers there. After that, they suffer from what they call it, infected with parasite in the inside, man. They fight against me, saying how I like trouble. I'm making noise for gloves and boots. And man, when they still get it, they want me to get. So I understand with you, brother, but when you see them people have a job, stay out of it because it's a friend thing, and most of them, I don't want to use the word to describe them. So you just keep cool. All right.
All right, thank you. Let's see if we can play a voice note there because we're coming to the end of our time here. Good morning.
Good morning, Matt.
Morning to you, sir.
Matt, that is boots on the ground. Matt, I am tempted to speak because my spirit tells me I must speak. Matt, what this gentleman is saying is real, and the power of God is real. Matt, I went through my own personal experience with this government. As you know, Matt, I was a businessman, very, very progressive. And Matt, this government brought me down and wanted me to come to on my knees for me to get the money that they owe me. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. And Matt, I had to go to God to find out if I must kneel on my knees before a man for the work that I had done. And he said no. And Matt, as you know, hundreds of thousands worth of equipment, heavy equipment, rotten in Layu under my name. I had to get rid of them as scrap metal in the end, Matt. And it was as a result of this government not paying me my money and decide to victimize me by asking me to kneel down, wear the clothes and the colors that they wanted me to wear in order that they could pay me. And Matt, boots on the ground, went to God and he said, forget about it. And that's what I did. And up to a day like today, Matt, I am giving God thanks because I still have life without it. And I will live to see these guys by the power of God. So the time will come, and keep your boots on the ground. Dominica will survive without them.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
The brother is right. That abuse is not new. We are the only ones who have not been paid for work done. The one who just called is a modern day Judas, huh?
Getting sick. She said, "Wait, don't speak. Let Lennox and them take care of this corrupt government. Leave it alone. We have our own. Them boys dangerous. They will victimize us." I say, darling, don't you know a man must do that man you do. I have to talk, no matter the cost. Children won't be able to, and that is why.
All right, Mr. Toussaint, we're coming to the end of our program.
Welcome to the end. This is the type of people them crucified Jesus Christ. Did you know who are the Jews? Can you answer me, Mr. Matt? Who are the Jews?
What are Jews?
Who are the Jews?
From what context?
No, listen, Jesus Christ. We're using God's structure. Using before the days of before. You reference now. We are the black. They are crucified Jesus Christ.
Right.
So which they have black, they have Chinese, they have Indian, they have white people. So which one of the people who crucified Jesus Christ? Black people are the Jews. We are the Jews. If you follow up, the black people are struggling most in the world of today.
You're saying the black people are the
Yes, but look, the woman fight his own self. It's a part of King of Judas. So we are the Jews. That is the set of people who crucified Jesus Christ, my brother. It is clear to see. He tell you watch and pray, my brother.
You're making a reference to the person.
Yes, references.
Okay.
Yes, these references.
I get you.
But put pieces together, facts apart from the references. We are the Jews for true. If you follow your Bible, black people are the Jews. We are the Jews, black people. Follow up. Black people are the Jews. I went to the Indian store in St. Martin to buy something.
Buy something.
I just 15 minutes I see the man come. When he can say, bro, he did not have it now. He passed the back door or went by his friend to get it to come. The black man that talked there, the contractor, want to rob his own self. You know what he said now? The Indian don't have what I asked him for now. He go by his friends at the back door. He say, hey, I don't have it. My friend had it. It's for my friend. But that one they're trying to take bread from my mouth. They pay him. How wicked man he is. That's why he can't say his name. And I believe it's Max Ferron. There's the worst on the construction field is Max Ferron. When he say run, my brother, walk. When he say walk,
but you cannot make that
accusation. No. If he come, I know how he stay. He was the first one used to say what to do to Carl. What to do. He already doing them things there. I don't study them. I want them fellas.
So you're saying whoever called.
I think why he can't give his name? Why he can't give his name? A king of Judas that man is. And he's a Christian, he say. The man is not Christian. Many are called, but few are chosen, my brother. A righteous man have to pass pain in his life, my brother.
On the telephone, hello, final caller for the morning. We have 4 more minutes, yes?
Most possible, most suffer.
The man just speaking, the accusing for his money. He just said we are Jews. So I'd like him to tell me if Christ was a black man. Because he's saying we are Jews. So if we crucify Christ, if he was a Jew, he was a black man, I want to know from him.
I think you're making reference to just, the context in terms of context. Yeah,
Look your Bible, my brother, man.
Ministers are all my old school boys are out there on drugs. Good morning, Matt. I never hear more Ruru and Deba with prime ministers in Dominica like this prime minister. Matt, everybody that vote for, this is on Labour, anybody that vote for Skerrit, everybody has to see misery. And misery I say, because it's they that have the place in that kind of poverty. Skerrit not good. I listen to that man there, and if Dominicans listening to that man, they should just take up Mr. in power. Skerrit is not good. Skerrit is the Eugenia Charles regime down the line to know. That's what it is. I ain't just ban. I know politics. I know more politics than Skerrit. Okay? This is a wicked government, a bad government, a not good government. I don't know what them to call them. They destroy Dominica and Dominicans. But Dominicans are the one to blame. 15 years of poverty. 15 years of begging. Eh? You out there giving people money. Create jobs, create proper employment for people. So much money you get. You swimming in oil. About just scare it. You have to see misery before you die. You have to smell too.
Oh. Don't wish for people what you don't want for yourself, okay? Anyway, we have to wrap it up.
Yeah, we're wrapping up. But the guy had called there. They pay him.
You think they pay him?
Yes, they pay him. Let me tell you something.
You can say it's alleged that they paid.
Listen to me now, Mr. Matt. I have to tell you what's happening now. You're going to tell me. It's who in the kitchen feeling the heat? Okay, right now, 2 of us there. Right?
Okay.
And if you shut down the media, who knows what happened between I and you? Nobody at all.
Right.
It's either you to say or I to say. There's 8 contractors. Right? Mr. Carl Moran paid 3 of the contractors after the 15%. He paid Jonathan Ferrell. He paid Nelson, a man from Rosa, and he paid Max Farrell $60,000 each. That three of them. And the 5 contractors, he let them out. And they don't have more resources than that. You understand that? So it's one of them at call. But if it was Jonathan, I know his voice. This one has to be the one I'm talking about. You crazy? I know what I'm talking about. I know nothing can happen to me. They are liar. They are king of Judah. So now he's using a weapon technically to try to brainwash people. Whatever. He get paid. He's not get the variation money as yet. But he's fighting for it. So I believe when he telling me, let's make meeting, he wanted to stop me. To be with them like I have, but thank God I don't make any meeting with them.
Mr. Tusa, we have to go. We have got to go. I'm hoping that the
Okay,
authorities are listening, and I'll try to get in touch with Mr. Moran and the Prime Minister to get their side of the story.
Man. You're running in around. How are you? A robber.
So when are you going to give up? When are you going to give up?
I could never give up on Tundupi. All I said, they're fixing the road. They're doing the road for the Chinese. Okay. Read what I said. I have the keys. A keys have to handle.
But they're talking about housing revolution, so they have to give the keys away.
No, listen. People must give keys away.
Right.
But you have to pay the people there. You have to pay me. You have to pay me. You have to pay me. When a man build a house for you, have to pay the man, and then he give you a key. So right now, they ask the house locked up.
So and then they can change the locks.
No, if they change it, I will change it too. I'll break it back. That's why I say labor is red. My blood is red. When they shoot me, that's alone they're going to do. Let the delicate. I want them to happen now. A mark on labor. I mark 2 cents per people. Put in a mark on labor. And the media hear it. The Prime Minister of Barbados, we under one a man. You know what it is already. This is what it is in Dominica of today. This is what it is today. This is what it is today. Pebbles. Yeah. You have a journey to pass. Rosalind Paul up there. Don't influence them to pay me off. And chaos in Paybush. If one man will leave Dubai, contractors in Dominica, nobody stand. One man from Dominica will have to stand. Mark 27 Paybush. I have to stand. If I live, I gain. And if I die, I gain. That's what I mean to say that. Anytime they change it up, I change it. What they going to do? Shoot me.
You might get yourself in trouble.
No, listen. No, listen. You see, you put Jesus in you now. I didn't with God. Right. I didn't with God there now. The man never have to go in hell now. They in the trench of hell. Jesus Christ do upset wrong things. He's a just man. So God cannot lie.
So they change the lock, you change it in there.
Yes, God cannot lie. God said, I will bless those who bless me, and I will curse thee who curse thee. That's what it is. So when you change it up, I change it back. And what you could do, shoot me. When you shoot me, labor red, my blood red. You know what I mean by that? It's a parable. The max thing.
Thank you, Mr. Toussaint. Thank you.
Carl Moran. And you have to reach. You have to drag. You have to drag Carl Moran. Mr. Carl Moran was not an engineer now. He must come on this side to ask you what. No, he know the good thing what he did. He know how to rob people. He know how to put dollars and cents. How to make his percentage. That's what it is. The man in high places, wicked man they are.
Been walking, talking in my sleep. So that is why I must be. When I see how the police break the crooks in our office, and it's ganja boys alone that face injustice. I must be. Because believe it or not, my brother, it's real. Okay, not going cut, but ganja going to jail. If we don't defend our homeland, somebody always wants it. That is why.
The Diocese of Rosa is launching a Father's Day campaign, Bring the Men to Mass. The Jubilee year is the perfect occasion to celebrate, honor, and